Today is a very emotional day to me for many reasons. I have visited so many countries. I have studied in Canada, I have visited the United States of America so many times. I have transited through Europe so many times, but I cannot say I've ever visited Europe. So this is my very first visit and stay in Europe, and it does happen to be on an occasion such as this, wherein I led a delegation from Cameroon to visit an artifact which is very close to the hearts of the Bangwa people. I touched 3 times LEFEM, which is very dear to us. This is something that my predecessors 2 generations back only dreamt of seeing it, and it couldn't. But like Njifua said, within less than 10 years of ascending the coveted throne of Fontem, I am here for the very first time in Europe, and I'm able to touch and to see LEFEM. It means a lot to me personally. It's a lot of blessings to me personally. It's a lot of blessings to the entire people of Fontem. I wish to express my sincere thanks to the director, Anexo, for inviting me and my delegation to the municipality of Cologne. This invitation is a welcome response to our request for the restitution of our ancestral artifacts, which were looted during the German expeditionary campaign, in which my people were subjected to collective punishments and enduring misery. One of our reverted artifacts, which was looted from our LEFEM, the most sacred ground within which matters concerning the life of our kingdom are discussed, is found here in the Municipal Museum of Cologne. Prior to being looted, the distinctive place of this artifact was at the entrance to LEFEM. It is a fearsome commander who was endowed with natural and spiritual powers. It was a spirit meeting. Through it, enemies of the kingdom, evil spirits and wizards, as well as intruders, were prevented from gaining access to and desecrating the sacred ground of LEFEM and harming the king and members of LEFEM, who are distinguished leaders of the land. Looting and taking this artifact into captivity, far from its natural environment, deprived us of the natural and spiritual protection which were provided by our ancestors and by God. The desecration of our LEFEM and the looting of this artifact was one of the grievous collective punishments which greatly impacted our cultural and spiritual norms and dysfunctional societal dysfunction. We consider the invitation you extended to us as the beginning of the process of returning these artifacts and of ending the agony of the collective punishment which our ancestors and successive generations endured and are still enduring. Honorable Director, your letter of invitation dated July 1st, 2021 highlighted the fact that this reverted artifact was on display in a temporary exhibition called Resist, the Act of Resistance in the Municipal Museum. We are here to welcome your invitation and the opportunity it presents for us to reiterate and emphasize our request for restitution, which we sent to the Lord Mayor of Cologne. Honorable Director, our presence here today is also an expression of our support for the new era of collaboration and friendship which you highlighted in your letter of invitation. This visit has received the endorsement of my people and our ancestors, who consider it an important step towards providing a solution to our more than a century of the collective and individual punishments we have endured. Today, we have set our eyes on this reverted symbol of culture and spiritual existence. Like I said, I dodged it 3 times. Today, we can at last hope that it will be returned to its natural environment in our homeland, so that the void, the disruption, the nightmares, and the enduring sufferings, humiliation, and shame we have been subjected to will end. I am accompanied by direct descendants of His Majesty Fontem Njifua and notables of my kingdom, who have come to witness this historic moment and to support our request for restitution. They have also come to commence a new era of collaboration between us and the museum and the municipal authorities of Cologne. The restitution of our artifact will mark a significant conclusory step in the decolonization of Africa, because the independence of Africa cannot be deemed to be completed when the very heartbeat of our civilization, our spiritual and cultural fabrics are imprisoned far removed from their natural environments. The return of our artifacts, as LEFEM, to its natural environments will mark a new era of collaboration in which the ghost of our violent colonial past will no longer haunt us and successive generations. We are hopeful that this visit will open the gateway for the restitution of our artifacts, which are held in about 14 other museums here in Germany, and as well as in other countries in Europe, making them one amongst the highest in European colonial possessions. From this platform in Cologne, we wish to make an impassionate plea to all, for all our artifacts to be returned to us without any further delay. I take this opportunity to extend my profound thanks to the many persons who have turned out to witness these historic events, in particular the Bangwa diaspora and the folklore movements who have accompanied us on this long journey of love, unity, despite multiple general challenges which we have collectively endured. Honorable Director, the people of Cologne, thank you all for your hospitality.